All right, everybody. Hey, welcome to Monday morning. I just arrived at my delivery customer here in what's called Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. My work order and paperwork says the name of this place is UST, but the building, all the signage says Landmark Ceramics. So I've already checked in at the scale house, weighed in, loaded, and they've told me to drive all the way around the back here, circle back around towards the front, and I'm looking for area L. I've never been here before. It's a pretty big facility. And remember, I've got this load of Donafil I picked up at the 3M plant in Little Rock. I left out Sunday afternoon, and I drove to, I guess I'd call it Holiday, Tennessee. Camped out there at the Loves. Fueled up this morning when I left there about 5:30, maybe 5:40 by the time I fueled up. All right, so they got a big old pile of something right out there straight ahead. Looks like lime or something. Alright, so now once we make this left turn around the other side of the building, I should see area L. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if I'm supposed to back in or pull in. I guess it's a pull in. And it looks like they have bins inside there where I'll be unloading. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out and take my tarp off and my mud flaps, and then I'll go in and see how this works. All right, guys. So I went inside. The guy showed me where to dump. No problem. Got most of it dumped, but there was some that was sticking to the corners of the trailer, so he had me pull around, and I just pulled over back there and got in with my shovel and kind of knocked it around a little bit, loosened it up. And he told me just to, you know, pull back around and dump a second time, because there was another truck behind me waiting to get in. You know, they only allow one truck inside to dump at a time. So maybe he'll be done so that I can go ahead and pull in and try it again. Because without another truck waiting to enter, I can probably just stay there and shovel or sweep as I need to kind of get it emptied. Yeah, it looks like the other truck is, I can't see him anyway. Looks like he's already exited. He comes here a lot, so I think he said he was dumping in the second bin on the left, whereas I was dumping down towards the other end on the left. So hopefully this stuff will fall out. Yep, he's gone. So if I'm lucky, maybe another truck will not show up while I'm trying to dump this out, but I'll be able to show you a little more now. They've got all these bins kind of labeled. I don't know what all the codes mean, but this bin I'm going to, it had a sign on it that said Oakley Donafil. And it's going to be just past this wall here. Alright, this bin here just to the left, that sign says Oakley Donafil. So what I've got to do is kind of get tight over here. It says paperwork signed at Scales. Alright, that's good to know. So I'm going to kind of scoot along here and then kind of get my truck over here in the doorway and then back up into the unload area. We'll try this again. Alright guys, so I've done my second attempt at dumping. And here's where I dumped. This was just what fell out a little bit at the end there. He's already, the front end loader guy's already come and scraped it in there. But let me show you. I'm gonna sweep out. He told me just to pull up here and sweep out right here, but I just got a little bit along the edges. I'm gonna jump in there with my broom and give it a sweep real quick. But that's it. And then I'll go back to the front and scale out. They signed my paperwork up there. Then I'll call dispatch and see what's next. All right, guys, I'm on hold waiting for the dispatcher, but I'm coming back around the building. I'm all swept out, cleaned out, just headed back towards the scale. Well, I'll give you a look. Yeah, big title on the building there, you may not can see, says Landmark Ceramics. It's warmed up a bit. When I got here, it was about 25 degrees. Now it's 38. All right. Okay. So I made it around the building for the most part. Went ahead and took the call from the dispatcher. And I believe he hadn't sent it to me yet. I'm gonna pull over up here after I scale out. But he said I'm going to New Market, Tennessee, getting a load of, I don't know, some kind of raw material. And going to Clarksville, Tennessee. And Clarksville, Tennessee just had a tornado through there a couple of nights ago. And I told him he better make sure that place is open for business, which he did. Just hope I can get there. I heard him say on the radio this morning that they had some road closures and schools were closed, that sort of thing. Anyway, here's the scale and the scale house. I'm going to take my paperwork in there, get it signed, and then we'll hit the road. All right, everybody, giving you a good shot of the water here as we go through Decatur, Alabama. Whoops. Trying to switch lanes. So they sent me an order picking up here at the Nucor facility in Decatur. I have been to this place several times, although it's been a while. I'm picking up a load of mill scale, like I did last week up at the Gerdau plant at Fort Smith. But I don't know if I've ever picked up mill scale from here. We'll see. Maybe it'll jog my memory when I get there. And this load delivers tomorrow morning, and I think he said Bridgeport, Alabama. I haven't even looked that up yet to see where it is. It's not a long trip. When he gave me this trip, he said, hey, we're going to do this little trip, then tomorrow I'm going to get you a good load. So we'll see what happens. So we're going to make a sharp right turn after we get over this bridge. Got some nice houses and apartments down here to the right, right on the river's edge. Decatur, Alabama. Just giving you a shot. I haven't really filmed much today, and I get comments from a lot of you folks that you really like seeing the road footage. So my GPS says we're about 7 miles from this place. I'll try to get you some footage of it when we get there. All right, folks, so we're approaching the entrance. Hopefully this is the right entrance to the Nucor facility here in Decatur, Alabama. See some trucks pulling over to the side here, probably got loaded. So this looks like a main entrance gate up here. I really do not recall this, but we'll stop here and get some further instructions. It says Nucor Decatur, safety first. Coil trucks. I'm not a coil truck. All right, let me check in. Okay, well that took about 5 minutes. I had to fill out a form because she didn't have me in her system for being here before. Like I said, I don't think I've been to this part of the Nucor facility. Anyway, I got a little pass. She had to print me out a little pass here. Got me in the system. She told me just to follow this on around and I would come to a stop sign, and I could figure it out from there. But I'm looking for stag. You know, we call this stuff mill scale, but I've noticed some of the plants we pick this stuff up at call it stag. I haven't taken my tarp off or anything like that yet. All right. Well, it's a pretty weather day anyway. Got a lot colder. This morning it was like 26. All right, there's some stuff. Okay, I see a lot of raw materials back here. Don't see any signage yet. I'm about to get out and get my boots on and that stuff. Okay, well, I'm just giving you a look. I don't know where I'm going. Lots of railroad activity though, that's for sure. Okay, so here's a facility up ahead that says Kinder Morgan Nucor Partners. Alright, well it looks like the stuff I need is over here to the right, but I'm still looking for the sign that the lady mentioned. Slag, stag, I'm not sure what she said. Oh, what's this say? Truck drivers for stag. 10. Huh. Maybe she said Stein. All right, let me try to figure this out. Okay, so that fella on the loader there, I finally got him on the CB. He said to come around this building and hang a left and I'd see some scales.
Hello.
Oakley here. Oakley here.
Yep. Truck number.
Truck number is 10548.
Now you pull down here, you hang a left, go on them scales right there.
Thank you. Okay, so I got scaled in, and she told me to go down here to the left again, and I would see a little fuel island, and just to wait there, I guess a loader will find me.
Man, Jones, he's loading beside me and travel up and back down through there all day long.
Okay, so let's see. Not very good signage and instructions around here, that's for sure. Okay, fuel island.
Okay, I got it all.
Alright, there's, I guess that's what she means by
Okay.
fuel island.
9942 2120.
Alright. So I think I'm supposed to wait here at this stop sign. I hope so. I'm gonna get out and take my tarp off, get my mud flaps. I don't need to move my mud flaps, good grief. All right, folks, so there's about 4 of us Oakley trucks that are in line back here. And they just came and got me. Told me to come this way. I'm trying to leave that CB on in case they holler at me, but see that big truck up ahead? He's the one that told me to follow him. Another driver back there told me we did not need to remove our hose, so I just rolled my tarp back. I did call the receiver in Bridgeport, Alabama. I've heard it's just out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe no cell phone service, but I did call them, and they told me they had some overnight parking, which gate to come in. So unless this takes too long, I may have time to get there tonight. Boy, this is a mess. Oh, that's because I don't have my seatbelt on. Oh, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Well, glad I didn't wash my truck. All right. Where are we going, mister? Dang, I didn't think we were going this far.
Was there just a call for all the Oakley trucks to come to the back?
Okay, let's see.
Hey, dump trucks go get y'all back up first. Y'all get up there just hang to the left, or you'll see the loader sitting there. We can't go back there. He doesn't have skills, he's gonna be okay.
Sure is a lot of railroad tracks. All right.
You can see around this blue one here in front of me.
Where's the mill scale, man? There he is, okay. Oh, it's a messy place. And of course, another railroad track. Oh, I think I see some mill scale. I don't see no loader though. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's a loader. I see. I guess this is where we're gonna get loaded. Where do we go? Where do we go? All right. I hope we just sit here. All right. Well, guys, that was kind of interesting. I didn't get any footage of the loading because it was pretty fast. The guy only put like 1.5 scoops in. He can't tell how much he's putting in, so he's just kind of guessing.
Repeat.
And I'm watching my scales. Didn't want to get overloaded, so he told me to go scale out. And there's so many trucks here. They're just pushing people through. I wanted to go back and get another couple thousand pounds of product, but she wanted me to go on. She said there was a 22-ton minimum, and I got 22.01. But anyway, they close at 3, she says, and it's 3:02, and they've still got a bunch of trucks back there. So she's trying to push everybody out. Oh, okay. So I got out there and put my tarp on, sent in my shipping information. Let's see if we can get out of here. Plenty of mud. So this place I'm delivering to, GPS says it's 2 hours from here, and I got about 4 hours on my clock. So I'm gonna try to get there. I should be able to get there right about dark time. I don't need a shower or anything. I've got fuel. It's only 101 miles away. Let's just try to get there. Yeah, those people were in a little tizzy back there because there was so many of us, not only Oakley, but there was a bunch of other trucks there, but there was probably 7 or 8 Oakley trucks I saw.
I'll have to take your bows out of back here, Oakley.
So they were just ready to get us out of there and go home. We can sling some of that mud off. I'm just giving you a look. I tell you, that mill scale, it's a lot heavier than it looks, you know. It just looks like dirt, but it's heavy. Kind of deceiving on the weight, you know, when they're loading it in there. Alright, well, I guess that's about all I can show you of this. You know, I've got to go back out to the guard shack and sign out, and then I'll just hit the road and do a little drive.